The perfect punch requires flawless execution. Not a single hiccup in speed nor precision. And more importantly, power.
According to CompuBox Fury, he's knocked down! He's knocked down!
Danny Garcia's doing, oh my!
The greatest fighters, no matter their skill set, will always be remembered for how they devastated their opponents with an impressive display of raw power.
Still an interesting one.
Setting in stone his legacy, one that undoubtedly proves a path of devastation, is one of the greatest Mexican boxers ever, Saul Canelo Alvarez. Showcasing his masterful boxing talent and bone-breaking power, Canelo's capacity to demolish requires yet another look.
Showing his fight and now.
And the top. Gomez is badly hurt. Canelo's got a chance to...
So today, we turn once more to the exceptional career of the great Saul Alvarez to watch another 7 fights in which he showed next-level power. Welcome to Boxing Matrix. Enjoy this video. In September of 2012, Canelo retained his WBC light middleweight championship against Josecito Lopez. Canelo came into the fight with a 41-0 record, only to add another victory to the then unbroken streak. Lopez fought extremely hard, but was overwhelmed by Canelo's heavy blows, being battered into the ropes and suffering 3 knockdowns. The fight came to a finish with a stoppage in the 5th round when Canelo cornered Lopez and dished out some punishing power shots.
But they're about to collide at the MGM Grand. It's the WBC. And capitulated at the end of round 9, and now he's tasting the power of the champion here at 154. With Canelo. And Canelo Alvarez now a couple of left hooks to the body, and now putting together the combination. Tagging. Nice. Looks in this knockdown in a round in which it was very, very close. They landed exactly the same number of punches, but the difference, this powerful left hook to the body. Getting the score at will, but Lopez showing his fight, and now another body shot. He's too small. Lopez down. He gets great leverage on these body shots. A terrific left hook downstairs. Maybe on the sides here, but man, is he game. And again, Alvarez going to the body. A huge advantage in the power.
Right through his offense.
And there he goes again to the body. And the right hand came back. And with the body attack as a staple for the 3rd straight round would send way too much. And that's what's helping create these opportunities for Canelo Alvarez. And Canelo again.
As I say that, he stopped moving his head. He might be tired.
And yet, Alvarez again going downstairs with the left hands to the body. And now a couple of uppercuts with Lopez again along the ropes. Alvarez, left uppercut misses, right hand connects. 10 seconds left in the round, and referee Joe Cortez intervenes. Nice right hand as he had been, but that body work by look at it. Alvarez landing that pulverizing right hand and ripping hooks. That one missed, but clearly he had Lopez against the ropes and in some trouble. Remember, Lopez had been down 3 straight rounds, so
Good stoppage.
yeah, there's context to this.
After his loss to Floyd Money Mayweather, Canelo fought Alfredo El Perro Angulo in March of 2014. Canelo's speed, power, and early aggressive pressure were too much for the tough Angulo, resulting in a one-sided beating that ended in an impressive 10th round technical knockout.
And you know what? This fight was designed stylistically for Canelo to make a statement. Let's see what kind of statement he makes.
Is it the gold with black? Left hand. Exclusively.
Yeah, being that he's been a knockout fighter in his fights, he has started slowly, but I expect a
Outlet pressure. But this is all Canelo Alvarez here in the first minute of this, right there in front of us, and he's landing the shots.
he can make a real dominating ball.
Angulo with a big right hand.
The bout sets up stylistic.
Working the body. Alvarez going up, going down.
these shots here, but good hard right hand uppercut to him, because to go straight up and match bomb for bomb, now scrambling. You don't trust anything as much. If he puts it out there, he's going to get countered as he does here. Look around. His career swagger, and he's fighting to get
At that fight, we don't see any of it.
He wanted a fighter right in front of him, so that.
What about a fighter like Lara? Who got with Canelo? A big left from Canelo. Now Canelo working the body. Less than third sparring with a real pad. Who's faster than Canelo? And he's doing
Else about it. You saw him yesterday going over him. This guy to beat guys like off the track, Jose Lopez, Shane Mosley, Carlos Baldomir. It's a very big name, stronger. And Canelo has more to shoot at.
Canelo Alvarez lead with that jab. A big one. He doesn't care who you are. He's a track coach. And see if he listens to his coach say, let your hands go.
Yeah, but this is a situation in which he's run into him and you get a sense of this being quicker. Power assets. Although he's revealing that the movement of
At each other. Lifting a second flurry. Woke him up. Nice left hand. Angulo. Now Canelo look back with the body shot. Third Angulo in black. Oh, good hook from Alvarez. Another big hook.
Canelo right now. There's opportunities for Alvarez, and then again, it was much slower.
And keeping his hands down doesn't feel like Angulo Alvarez in this fight.
That's a real good power index, and that's it.
And stop the fight. And stop the fight. He's upset about it. And he's mad at Tony Weeks.
They have to play their respective roles here. Angulo has to be mad at the referee. Tony Weeks has to do his job.
In another one-sided beatdown, Canelo defeated Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. in a super middleweight contest in 2017. Although both men went the distance, it was Canelo who outclassed his opponent from the start to the end. He comfortably claimed the win via unanimous decision and delivered Chavez the most humiliating loss of his career.
In the blue, Chavez Jr. We're finding out this one's scheduled for 12 rounds.
You look at the giant bone structure of Chavez Jr.
Not too ready for him. We saw him kind of part is what Chavez Jr. said he needed in his career here at the age of 31. Canelo Alvarez landing the 1-2s. Liam Smith in September. 1-2. Chavez Jr. Body shot from Canelo. Digging.
Alvarez is really riding into it.
Oh no. Stiff jab for Canelo. Up there. Senior sitting right in front of us. He was working Spanish TV for the other fights. Here he's not. And you see him, he's standing in front of us.
And you don't want to back straight up against Canelo either. If you're going to move, it needs to be lateral movement. You need to circle him. Pressure, see if Alvarez can fight while backing up.
Jab from Canelo landing.
And there's an opportunity tonight for Chavez Jr. And if you want to engage him, you need to push him back on his heels.
This fight, supposedly, going to say who's the best fighter in Mexico.
Take that position.
And there's some swelling from the right eye of Chavez Jr. Jr.
Yeah, that right eye is looking a little squinty. It's a little bit puffy.
Now some blood from the nose.
Good shots from Jr. though.
Right from Canelo. Cut man working with Jr. for the first time. Comes up the fourth with some heavy shots. He is a cut man that is used to working on the big shot. Interesting that they brought him in here.
It's to his body. And I think Alvarez hurt Chavez with a right to the body a moment ago.
That one right there. Hopping up.
He eats those jabs. Chavez can't rest on his laurels. Big right uppercuts from Alvarez.
Another one.
That was a right cross. Man,
Yes, it was.
Sweat fly.
Right hand from Canelo. Chavez eating it.
Pace or tempo of this fight.
Good job, Canelo.
He controls this fight.
Let's go out there. I'll fight Chavez Jr. I don't like him at the knockout. We saw that against James Kirk. part, adore him, respect him, our fan him. Canelo hasn't done this, he hasn't done that.
To breathe. Excellent. He looks very...
But Canelo, Alvarez, throw the shirt out. He has...
Close quarters. Alvarez slips a jab and comes over with...
Ladies and gentlemen, all three judges have the same score, 120 to 108. All to the winner by unanimous decision. De Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, Saul Canelo Alvarez.
In the biggest fight of 2018, before a sold-out crowd of nearly 22,000, Canelo defeated Gennady Golovkin in a hard-fought rematch. Canelo reversed the roles in the second fight, this time being the aggressor, and pressing forward with explosive combinations, forcing Golovkin to fight while on the back foot. Though Golovkin was able to make an impressive comeback in the later rounds, he suffered his first defeat with a majority decision in Canelo's favor.
Feel it. Fans are still standing up. Canelo
2016. He had...
Canelo said it got personal. He was on Spanish press. They didn't face off until the weigh-in. Purposely stay away from each other. Being effective attacks with the feints.
Canelo loads up with a left. Started from his hip. It ended on the...
Hook from Canelo. Getting better and better. T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas.
Both men going with bad intentions. Canelo comes over the top with an overhand right, lands right to the left temple.
It's becoming a fight in the championship rounds.
The sport aspect of it.
It's only Gennady Golovkin. Warriors. And that's going to slip. Up picked up from Canelo. Right hand blocked by Gennady. Canelo saying, let's go. Gennady not in bed. Let's do it. Elite.
Your winner by majority decision and new WBC, WBA, IBO Ring Magazine Middleweight Champion of the World, Saul Canelo.
In December 2020, Canelo challenged the then unbeaten Callum Smith for the WBA Ring and WBC Super Middleweight titles. Canelo battered Smith from start to finish to win by unanimous decision. His targeted, powerful right hooks to Smith's upper left arm resulted in a torn bicep that swelled up during the fight, taking away Smith's ability to throw hooks with his left arm.
Devin Haney, this is a fight that we said, hey, if you go to 168, will you... Jab snaps back the head of Callum Smith, and Canelo goes to work with the hook. The right hand was blocked. Let's see if they engage. Two jabs both went. Jab again in the right hand from Canelo. Right now. This is what Canelo could explode. Hard right hand there. You know, Callum Smith just landed an uppercut. That was a nice shot, but Canelo comes back, and he is throwing much harder right now. Gets Callum Smith up on the ropes. Lands a right hand. That was beautiful head movement by Canelo Alvarez in a hard hook. You saw Callum Smith land an uppercut. He tries the uppercut again, and he tried to land then more shots, and Canelo just got out of the way, and Smith was just punching the air. You see the scorecard right there from Chris Mannix. Last 3 rounds going to Canelo, and you can have it all. A good right hand by Canelo. He goes back to the body with the combination. It doesn't look like he's got that through 6 rounds.
No, he definitely has the pop. He just can't. He can't push Canelo back. This entire fight, we only see Canelo coming forward. Callum Smith hasn't imposed his size or his will coming forward. Right now,
even when he blocked that right hand, from Canelo, it drove him back. Smith fights back off the rope. The match showed 6'3" and 5'8". He was going to go to the body. That was a body shot that he stopped Liam Smith. So of course he's going to the body. That effective. That shot
punches. We see this with Jacob. He didn't throw enough punches. Golovkin.
Lead uppercut by Canelo and then a right hand. You know what, Sergio, Canelo just provides such a tight package coming at you. And then when you throw a shot, he's able to move or counter. It's just so difficult to beat him.
Counter punching, it really doesn't let you do anything. Even Chavez Jr., if you remember that, right watch, he just stood up.
So far, nearly 2-1 for Canelo.
Look at that percentage, 60% of power punches landed for Canelo Alvarez.
Just missed that right hand. Doubling these, he's taking shots and saying, no, I'm going to keep walking in.
He rolled with that right hand. Canelo did.
Cutting right hand. It has been mostly Canelo Alvarez as he fires off and lands a right hand and then a jab. Back. So Smith fighting back in that last round. Canelo gets under the hook and goes to work. Uppercut landed. As he moves in and some blood now coming from the nose of Callum Smith. That was a hard body shot and then a right hand. Chris Mannix giving 2 rounds so far to Callum Smith.
You know, a lot of Mexican fighters do that. Chavez used to do that. I remember Antonio Margarito used to do that.
Right hand, Smith is hurt. Buckled on the ropes at the ropes. Oh, the uppercut there, and there was a fake. Callum Smith, the champion of the world, is getting busted up. Uppercut in the right hand. But you see just a little bit of give on Callum Smith. Right hand, he's hurt. Smith is hurt. Uppercut landed, that body shot hurt Smith quite a bit.
Danced like 3 rounds ago. I've never seen Canelo dance either. He's feeling light on his feet.
Hard right hand by Alvarez, and a body shot. That's a different animal. Right hand, that hurt Smith.
That got Smith on the floor, and that bubbled his knees.
Another right beat, terrific. 12th and final round, super middleweight championship of the world. Canelo Alvarez comes out firing. He has looked superb and punishing here tonight.
Canelo has bullied Smith the entire fight. He will try to go for the knockout. He will try to hand already, and that's why the fans are looking at that.
You can't blame him. Hard cutting right hand again. And a body shot from Canelo trying to close the show. Can he finish with a knockout?
And the WBA, WBC, and Ring Magazine Super Middleweight Champion of the World, Canelo Alvarez.
Just 2 months after defeating Callum Smith, Canelo made a return to face mandatory challenger Yieldrum. After hiding behind his high guard for the first 2 rounds, Yieldrum finally succumbed to a stiff right cross from Alvarez that dropped him in round 3, leading him to quit on his stool.
Plan for the Turkish Wolf. 12 rounds for the unified super middleweight championship of the world.
Real aggressively. He's dropped fighters before really early.
Not sure he's landed a punch yet. Right on the belt line goes Canelo, and again with a right hand.
Puts pressure in there. And maybe this is a strategy that they're implementing.
Yeah, part of the reason he's called, or was called, Mr. Robot, is that he, with a lot of power shots, almost 15 per round, according to CompuBox.
Nice uppercut with the right hand for Canelo.
That's one of them. Anthony Jarrell landed 43% of his power punches. Chris Eubank landed 51% of his power punches.
And again with a left uppercut. Boy, he wants that left hook to the liver, doesn't he?
Yieldrum is not letting his punches go. That's only going to...
You think that's an early game plan or just something he's learning on the fly, that those are the punches that are landing?
No, if he saw Anthony Jarrell fight Yieldrum, he knows exactly that's the punch that's going to land, especially when you have a high guard like Yieldrum does.
Eddie Reynoso is one of the best strategists in boxing. It's clear that he is looking hard at that body and saying it is available to you every single time.
Right on the belt line. And there was the right hand, a swing and a miss, and Canelo gave him a receipt.
You can see that right hand of Yieldrum dipping up and down as Canelo continues to land those lefts to the body.
That right hand from Yieldrum scored.
Those are vicious body punches. Even though Yieldrum's blocking those shots, believe me.
Oh, and 1-2, and down goes Yieldrum.
Round, can he beat it tonight?
He senses the end. Downstairs, upstairs, Yieldrum not firing back. Look at Canelo just piecing him apart. There's the counter left, finally, from Yieldrum.
Yieldrum is hurt to the body. Canelo should keep digging, doubling up downstairs.
And again, a straight right.
That shot hurt Yieldrum again.
All 15,000 seats available have been sold here at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida.
You know, Sergio, we talked about how guys tend to revert back to what they know when they get into a firefight. This looks a lot like the Yieldrum I saw against Chris Eubank, getting in tight and not throwing any punches back when you get clipped.
And he's letting Canelo sit down on these punches, Sergio.
Well, as a bigger man, he's allowed to let Canelo. We're going to see Canelo turn the right hand just to penetrate the glove of Yieldrum perfectly right on the money. And that's the problem with that type of defense right there. You block your peripheral vision and punches like that land.
The only takeaway you can have.
The fight. It's over. No mas from Yieldrum, and this was just a pound-for-pound beatdown by Canelo Alvarez.
With a record-breaking crowd of 70,000 fans in attendance, Canelo took on Billy Joe Saunders in a super middleweight unification fight in May of this year. Canelo pelted Saunders with devastating blows, but the most destructive power shot came in the 8th round when he delivered an explosive right uppercut that shattered Saunders' orbital bone and had his right eye swollen shut. The bout was called off with Saunders still on the stool. With the victory, Canelo obtained 3 of the 4 belts in the 168-pound division.
See if he can do it. Saunders in the corner.
He doesn't want to be there.
Also in the United Kingdom, good morning to you, Billy Joe Saunders.
He's got to concentrate constantly, but these big shots.
Oh, right hand, best punch of the fight.
Yeah, these are heavy blows from Canelo. He's putting lots into these shots.
One out of Canelo lands on the side of the head, right on the neck. Boxers aren't accustomed to getting hit in the neck, and it's an awkward punch, awkward.
With that uppercut, you hear the crowd's reaction.
And that's the punch.
Uppercut from Canelo.
The rounds call, and you see Canelo landing big shots, and he's here.
And look, the group's here at AT&T Stadium.
And this is what Canelo does to opponents. He breaks down opponents and makes them weary of the shots that are coming their way.
He's like a matador.
Well, that's the power from Canelo. Billy says he's okay, but this is a bad moment for him in this fight.
No, a straight right hand.
Yeah, Billy Joe needs to hear this bell here, get to the corner and regroup.
Nice left uppercut from Canelo. Order has been restored if you're a Canelo Alvarez fan. Canelo acting like he's already knocked him out. And it is over. They have stopped the fight. They have stopped the fight. It is over. Canelo gets the knockout win.
As I told you, my fight would develop after 6th or 7th round. But I started getting adjusted really quick. I knew that this was going to be the final outcome.
You get to that last round. What was your reaction when Billy Joe Saunders did not leave the corner?
La verdad es que lo sabía. Creo que le quebré el pómulo y sabía que ya no iba a salir. De hecho, llegué a la esquina y le dije a Eddie, ya no va a salir a pelear porque le quebré el pómulo y así fue.